Hello everybody and welcome. I'm Dost and we are playing Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. We are playing a Zealot and we are currently in Hell difficulty, very close to reaching Diablo. We already have the waypoint in River of the Flame, or River of Flame, the last waypoint in Act 4. And it's very close to the area where Diablo spawns. I don't know how it's called, but yeah. So we have to fight our way over there and then just clear the area. Just, I say just, it's a pretty hard one, I would say. And yeah, once we have cleared our way through, we can open the seals, which spawn the champion packs or the mini bosses, which defend Diablo himself. And once they are all defeated, we can finally fight Diablo. Yeah, but this is quite a way to go. But it's my goal for this episode. I'll see how long it takes. Maybe I'll skip some parts, but for now we'll fight our way through these monsters on our way through the River of Flame. There's a boss over here. He's lightning enchanted and he's flying over the lava, so we cannot reach him. Oh, and he's physically immune, yeah. So maybe it's possible to skip him. Because killing him would really take very long. Since the last time I also did a few runs on Mephisto, and I found one new item that I'm using at the moment. It's a new helmet, the Vampire Gaze. Before I was using Tarasha's helmet, and I would say they are relatively close, so there's not a huge difference. But the Vampire Gaze has a nice stat, which is physical damage reduced, so it's just called damage reduced by 18%. So this percentual damage reduction is something I hope is gonna be helpful here. That's why I consider using this over Tarasha's. I think apart from that, they are relatively the same. Tarasha's has some nice 15 auras, which is not present on the Vampire Gaze. So instead I've used a few more charms in my inventory to make up for that. And yeah, Tarasha's also has a bit more life gain. So I've given the Tarasha's Heraldic Crest now to my mercenary, because he can make use of the 15 auras, then he's at max res for everything, which might be good for him. Yeah, that was the change. I think it's not a huge difference, but a small one. Small improvement. I would really like my mercenary to fight with me. My mercenary does more damage than my paladin himself. So whenever possible, I want my mercenary to join in on the fight. And you also got a level up. As you can see, I was very close to having a level. I mean, I recently leveled. I thought this was a good idea before I get into this area. Oh no, he's dead. That's not so great. Let's revive him quickly. I thought it was a good idea because I'm not sure I'm not gonna die here, and then I can at least save the experience that I have gathered so far. Yeah, I don't need this one. So inside the Chaos Sanctuary, there's also a lot of boss groups, of course, and they tend to be on the stronger side, especially together with these mages that are around here, which give you all kind of debuffs. I don't know what each of them is doing, but I know in general you get some debuffs here. If we can... Oh, he's physically immune. Let's see if we can actually kill him at all. I don't see any difference to his life total. Okay, I don't have to kill him, but this is already a bad thing to realize. Because if I cannot kill him, it might be that the bosses that are spawning in the Chaos Sanctuary, they have the same perks. And then I'm in trouble. Okay, but for now, let's hope it's gonna go well. I should have. Yeah. So, the good thing is that the resistances of my paladin and the mercenary as well are pretty high, so damage that both characters are taking here is not like terrible high. The damage output is of course also not exceptional. Against a normal opponent it's okay, as you can see, but it's nothing special. But for my first time being here in Hell difficulty Chaos Sanctuary, I'm pretty happy with that. It is possible to go on here. I will slowly try to be safe going through this area. Oh, 42 all res. Unfortunately has no sockets. But maybe we can add sockets to it. Okay, so I would say I make a short break here and try to clear the area, and when the area is cleared, I come back to you. Okay, I'm back and I've cleared the whole area in the Chaos Sanctuary. I'm now gonna be opening the first seal. This will spawn a group of knights, some boss group of knights, and I think they are probably the toughest group, but it totally depends on which perks they're gonna get. I hope they will not be physically immune. That's my biggest worry. But apart from that, let's see. Maybe we can separate a few. Oh, my mercenary is already dead. Ooh. And they do really a lot of damage. I was clicking escape because I've become used to this, just leaving the game before you die, but actually in this situation I don't want to do it. I'd probably rather die here than and lose some experience than having to clear the whole Chaos Sanctuary again. It took about 15 minutes, I think, to do it, so yeah, maybe not terribly much, but still I would prefer to do it just once. And now we were able to split the group nicely, and he's luckily not physically immune, so he goes down easily. That's great, so that's one down, two more to go. I want to go here to the southeast side next, because this is gonna spawn Venom Lords, and I consider those to be the second most dangerous. so I want to face them next. Oh, they're already here. Oh, they deal a lot of damage. Maybe I can split them this way.
Good to see you.
Just have to revive my mercenary. Got some more. Oops, didn't want to go back, sorry. Just thought I have to pick up some potions before I go back. Also health potions, of course.
What do you need?
And then I can face them again. Maybe now that I'm on this side, I might be able to split them also a bit. Oh, someone around here? How did you get here? Well, no problem. One at a time is my preferred way of dealing with them. But it doesn't look like this will work.
Thanks.
They seem to be also extra fast. So you have to be careful. Yeah. Maybe we can put a few like this. They really deal a lot of damage. Even though my resistances are pretty good. They are lightning enchanted, spectral hit, and extra fast. I mean, totally, it doesn't sound too bad, I have to say. The upgrades he had, but damage output was quite significant. But overall, I think that's all we had to do about this side. So there's gonna be the last group. There's gonna be those kind of ghosts. They have mana burn, which is their special ability, basically. Luckily, the mercenary doesn't care, and my character at least has some good mana steal. So usually they are the weakest opponents, but as you can see, they deal also a lot of damage. At least to my mercenary, but they go down easily. Nice. So now Diablo himself should be spawning. Before I face him, I would like to refill on my potions. Also get some other potions. These to increase my cold resist even higher, even more. I want to say. This I don't need. And then maybe I'll also take some health potions with me. So this one's... Don't know how strong he's gonna be. I'm a bit afraid that my mercenary might die in this battle, so I will take this weapon with me, that I can use it for the crushing blow in case my mercenary is dying at the beginning of the fight. But I'll try to keep my mercenary alive. He does more damage than I do. So it would be really great if he could stay alive. He goes down quickly as long as my mercenary is alive. And this attack will always go over your head, that's not a problem. Yeah, looks like Diablo is gonna be totally not the problem here. Yes, he's very close to dying. Yes, that's it. Unfortunately, no really interesting drops, I would say. I mean, maybe he has some Maybe he has dropped some interesting rare, but overall this one, no, it's just 230 defense. We have a crossbow, increase attack speed, but the damage increase is very low. Then we have a barbarian helmet. Also nothing interesting on this one. So I'll just take a few things for a bit of money and that's gonna be it. Okay, but the great thing is we made it through Act 4, reaching Act 5 soon. And yeah, this was the first time I ever attempted on Hell difficulty Diablo. Yeah, so I have to say the characters so far, I'm happy with how it's going. The really high resistances are helping a lot. The strong mercenary that we have, especially the obedience weapon that he is wearing, is very, very strong. Of course, normally not available in single player, I have to admit. This is only due to the plugin mod that we can use it. But nevertheless, it is a way of beating the game. Yeah, that's it with Act 4. I'll take the portal to Harrogate, skip the intro, and then we are there. We are in Act 5. Made it so far. This is gonna be the last act in the game. I'll for sure try to finish this one as well. I think now that Diablo is defeated, looks to me promising. This should be definitely possible to beat the rest of the game with the character as well. The ancients are going to be strong, Baal is for sure strong, and there's also going to be a lot of strong minions and so on. So on, Nilatak is maybe also not easy, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I totally think it's going to be possible. So I hope you enjoyed having a look at this episode with me. Yeah, and then I wish you to have a nice day and maybe see you in the next one. Goodbye.